I gripped the steering wheel tightly as I embarked on my journey through the desolate stretch of road ahead. The darkness enveloped the surroundings, punctuated only by the dim glow of my headlights. A sense of unease washed over me, as if unseen eyes were watching my every move. Ignoring my growing trepidation, I pressed on, eager to reach my destination before the night swallowed me whole. The rhythmic hum of the engine filled the silence, but it did little to soothe my frayed nerves. Shadows danced along the edges of the road, their movements eerie and distorted. A cold gust of wind whistled through the cracked windows, sending a shiver down my spine. The desolation was suffocating, as if the world had been drained of life, leaving only a barren wasteland behind. Minutes turned into hours as I continued my lonely drive. My eyelids grew heavy, and I fought to keep them open. The monotonous road stretched endlessly ahead, my only companion in this nocturnal nightmare. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the darkness, causing me to slam on the brakes. A woman stood by the roadside, her face obscured by unkempt hair. Her tattered white dress fluttered in the wind, and I could almost hear a mournful wail carried by the night air. Despite the creeping fear that coursed through me, I couldn't ignore her apparent distress. Against my better judgment, I rolled down the window and called out to her. "Are you okay? Do you need help?" I asked, my voice trembling. The woman turned slowly, revealing a face etched with anguish and despair. Her eyes, empty and hollow, bore into mine, sending a chill down my spine. Without uttering a single word, she extended a bony hand, her fingers twisted and contorted. Panic surged through me, and I quickly rolled up the window, stepping on the gas pedal. As I sped away, a cacophony of whispers filled the confines of the car, their haunting voices clawing at my sanity. The road seemed to stretch on forever, the same scenes repeating in an endless loop. Signs appeared and disappeared, distorted and unreadable, as if the world itself was playing tricks on my mind. Time lost its meaning, and I found myself trapped in a waking nightmare. Shadows encroached upon the car, their elongated forms reaching out to touch me. Faces pressed against the windows, their mouths agape in silent screams. I wanted to scream too, to break free from this malevolent force that held me captive. Suddenly, a blinding light pierced through the darkness, momentarily blurring my vision. I shielded my eyes, hoping for salvation from whatever tormented realm I had stumbled upon. The light grew closer, brighter, until I realized it was a vehicle approaching from the opposite direction. Relief flooded over me, and I pulled over to the side of the road, gasping for breath. The approaching car slowed down and parked in front of me. A concerned-looking couple stepped out, their faces etched with worry. "Are you all right?" the man asked, his voice laced with genuine concern. I nodded, unable to find my voice, still reeling from the harrowing ordeal I had just experienced. "We saw you swerving on the road. You're lucky we came when we did," the woman added. As they drove away, leaving me alone once more, I realized the truth. I had crossed into a realm where darkness ruled, where nightmares took physical form. The scars of that night remain etched in my memory, a reminder of the horrors that can emerge when driving through the uncharted territories of the midnight highway. To this day, I avoid that desolate road, haunted by the echoes of my own fears. And if you ever find yourself driving through the night, beware the shadows that lurk.